João Félix, a rising football talent, faced a career stalling at Atletico Madrid. However, now with Barcelona, João Félix has regained his passion for the sport. Born in Viseu, Portugal, Félix was obsessed with football from a young age, even dribbling before he could speak. At the age of 8, Porto Academy offered him the chance to join the academy, which he accepted. However, Félix faced numerous challenges while playing for the academy, including the long journey from his home to Porto for training sessions and matches. At 12 years old, Félix had to move out of his parents' house to live near Portal's youth training grounds. Despite his initial desire to return to Porto, his father's refusal to take him back helped him make the decision to stay and take football more seriously. One of the biggest challenges Félix faced was his smaller frame, which made him smaller than his teammates. Despite these challenges, Félix's determination to continue playing football has led him to a successful career with Barcelona. João Félix, a talented player, was often not selected to start in the starting 11 for Porto games despite his exceptional talent. After 7 years of playing for Porto, Félix decided to switch to Benfica in 2015, believing it would be more beneficial for his career. Benfica was a club that invested heavily in their academy teams and had a better infrastructure than many other clubs. One of the youth coaches at Benfica, Ronaldo, was amazed by Félix's talent and believed he discovered a diamond after being tossed aside by his previous owner. Félix excelled with both the youth academy and Benfica B team, attracting European interest due to his finishing capabilities and perfect dribbling skills. Félix's short frame was no longer an issue, as he received a late growth spurt that helped him reach almost 6 feet. João Félix, a talented player with Benfica B, was promoted to the senior team due to his impressive performance. However, in 2019, Bruno L took over as head coach, and João played more as a second striker, forming a partnership with number 9 up top Seferovic. This partnership was successful, with Félix scoring goals and providing assists throughout the campaign. In the Europa League quarter-final clash against IR Frankfurt, Félix scored a hat-trick and a 42 win, becoming the youngest player to score a hat-trick in the Europa League at just 19 years and 152 days old. Félix finished the season with 20 goals and 11 assists in 43 games, including his last goal against Santa Clara, helping Benfica seal the league trophy, and a historic comeback in the tower race. Félix won the Premier League's Best Young Player of the Year award and Golden Boy award in 2019. He scored 15 out of his 20 goals in the Premier League, finishing joint 4th overall in the goal-scoring charts this season. Félix was ranked 2nd among teenagers for goals and assists in Europe's 7 best leagues, behind Kai HS and Jadon Sancho. Despite Félix's success, fans hoped for more years of Félix performing at Benfica. This was his first season at Benfica, and fans hoped for more years of Félix's performance. João Félix, a talented player, was noticed by Europe's major clubs, including Manchester City, Barcelona, Juventus, and Manchester United. Despite his high release clause, Félix was unable to stop him from leaving Atletico Madrid, who broke the bank for him. He signed a 7-year contract with the Spanish club for $26 million, the 4th highest transfer fee ever paid in football at the time. Atletico Madrid saw Félix as the perfect replacement for Griezmann, who had recently been sold to Barcelona. They broke the bank for him and even gave him Griezmann's number 7 jersey. This marked the beginning of Félix's fall in his career. Félix's season wasn't bad, but his high release clause didn't stop him from leaving. Félix's fall in his career was attributed to his lackluster performance. João Félix, a former Atletico Madrid player, played 36 games for Alti in the 1920 season, scoring 9 goals and 3 assists. Although his stats are not world-class, it is unfair to judge him on his poor time with Atletico Madrid, as he had no part in the transfer negotiations. Félix also had memorable moments, becoming the youngest goal scorer in the Champions League at 19 years old, and helping set up Marcus Ine in the iconic Champions League Round 16 win over Liverpool. However, Félix's first season at Atletico Madrid was not without problems. He struggled to adapt to Diego Simeone's play style, which required frequent press on opponents off the ball. This was a weakness of Félix, making the move to Atletico Madrid a terrible decision in hindsight. Félix's impressive stats and memorable moments during his time with Atletico Madrid make his time at the club a memorable one. In Shia, Felix's first season with Atletico Madrid, he failed to live up to the unfair price tag and was named one of the most disappointing transfers of the season by outlet Marca. However, the 2021 season was overall better for Felix, with him achieving his season best with 10 goals and 6 assists in 40 games in the 2020-2021 campaign. Felix's season best stats will be repeated in the following season, with him contributing 10 goals and 6 assists in 35 games. In the 2021 season, Atletico Madrid signed Luis Suarez, a traditional number 9 who helped Atletico Madrid with 21 goals. However, Felix lost his starting spot to Suarez, Tas Lamar, and Jan Carrasco, leading him to only play substitute minutes for the last few games of the season. João Félix was one of the bright spots for Chelsea's poor Premier League season, finishing in 12th place. Despite winning the Champions League a couple seasons prior, Chelsea decided against negotiating with Atletico to permanently sign Felix. Instead, they signed other attackers, including Kung Fu from RB Lee and Nicholas Jackson from Villarreal. This led to Chelsea needing to rebuild in other positions, so they decided to move on from Felix, leaving him with Atletico Madrid for preseason. During preseason, Felix had an intense exchange with Atletico Madrid sporting director Andre Alberta, forcing him to train with the reserves. Felix had a feud with the sporting director and manager, which led to him trying to force his way out initially. However, it wasn't possible for Atletico Madrid to sell João Félix unless the transfer fee was massive. Hope finally came when Felix's agent Jorge Mendes and Mr. Transfer Window himself, Forbo Romano, dropped an exclusive, and it remained that Felix's dream move was to play for Barcelona. Barcelona were interested in Felix a few years ago, but instead he went to Atletico Madrid, a direct rival. Felix's agent Jorge Mendes gave Aforito an exclusive to tip people off, which pissed off the Atletico Madrid hierarchy. The rest of the summer, Barcelona rumors seemed to die down until deadline day arrived. On September 3rd, Barcelona signed the Portuguese duel of João Canelo and João Félix alone for the entirety of the 23-24 season. Xavi finally gave the green light for the move, and João even lowered his salary significantly for him to play for Barcelona. Securing Felix's signature was when his career finally started to turn around. Joining Atletico Madrid was a big mistake for Felix's career. In his first start for Barcelona, Felix opened the scoring in the 25th minute against RB Betis and was Barcelona's most influential player on the pitch. He also started in the Champions League, scoring 2 goals and 1 assist in 8 games. In conclusion, João Félix is expected to continue to perform well this season, especially if Barcelona signs him permanently. He is one of the main players in the Barcelona squad and is likely to do great things for the rest of his career.